39-year-old Pennsylvania hunter and outdoorsman Todd Sees woke before dawn and decided to go deer spotting on Monte Ridge, a mountain range behind his home in Point Township, Northumberland County. He left home at 5 a.m. and told his wife he would be back by noon, and drove his ATV up a tree break where a power line runs. Sees was the son of a farmer, a family man, Little League coach and father of two, and when he failed to return by the appointed time, his wife grew concerned and called the police. Shortly thereafter, Sees' son found his father's four-wheeler abandoned at the top of the ridge, 2 miles from their house. By 2:30 a large search team had been mobilized. They discovered no footprints leading away from the ATV and no scent for their search dogs to track. Over 200 volunteers and rescue personnel continued combing the area with dogs. Skin divers searched a nearby pond and the others scoured a 6-mile radius for any sign of the man. Day 1 ended with Sees still missing. The search continued throughout the following day. Around 8 on the second night someone spotted a patch of white in the woods near the pond, a mere 150 yards from the Sees residence. Local firemen worked feverishly with saws and axes to cut a path through the heavy brush, and there, in a dense bramble, they found the dead body of Todd Sees. Witnesses describe him as dressed in only his boxers, emaciated, and wearing a countenance of abject terror. No one from the family was ever called in to identify the body, and contrary to Pennsylvania law, the body is removed without a coroner present. Northumberland County Coroner James Kelly conducted an immediate autopsy, but his results were inconclusive. With no significant external or internal injuries, there was no clear cause of death. He eventually returned the body to the family in a sealed casket and strongly suggested they do not open it. Sees was buried sight unseen, and his poor, grieving family did the best they can to pick up the pieces, with much help and support from the local community. A toxicology report, released months later, suggested cocaine toxicity as the probable cause of the death. Local police closed the investigation. News coverage was surprisingly scant, and that is basically the sum total of the unassailable facts. The strange circumstances of the case, however, and their similarity to other rural events involving missing persons almost immediately attracted the interest of paranormal researchers, particularly those in the UFO community. Despite stonewalling from local police, follow-up investigations by controversial UFO investigator Peter Davenport and former homicide detective Butch Witkowski produced quite a bit of additional information. One of Todd Sees' boots was found 75 feet up a tree. At 5:30 on the morning in question, 3 nearby farmers and a fisherman on the Susquehanna River witnessed a disc-shaped UFO over Monte Ridge. There are also numerous accounts of the FBI descending quickly on the scene and instructing locals not to talk to the press. Was Todd Sees abducted and then murdered by aliens? It certainly seems that way, and we here at Strange Pathways will keep digging until we find the truth for you.